everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Yuffie. I am a US-based artist and I'm also the owner of Strawberry Muse, which is a kawaii accessory brand. I have never filmed a long-form video before, but I wanted to give YouTube a try and I figured that I would start off by attempting to do a little studio vlog because I have some prep work to do for a market this weekend. If somehow you found this video through YouTube recommending it to you and not through me plugging it on my social media that you're already following, I am a polymer clay and fiber artist and I make sweets themed accessories. The show that I've been preparing for is a vintage/thrift market that is run by a collective in my city, but they also open application spaces for some artists as well, and that's where I come in. For this market, they have one pretty much every month if I'm not mistaken, and they usually choose some kind of a theme. And I haven't applied in a couple of months because the themes that they've chosen just didn't really match like the type of thing that I make. I didn't think that I would do well. But when they announced this one, I knew that I wanted to be there because the theme that they chose was Neapolitan, as in like the color scheme of Neapolitan ice cream. I've noticed that this color palette has been very trendy in some of the circles that I'm in lately, especially with, I feel like coming off of like the whole coquette boom, as well as that like shoujo girl style that I see everywhere now. I don't know, I'm a huge fan of it and a lot of my inventory already kind of fits this theme, but I was really stoked about it, so I ended up doing a bunch of like one-off, kind of one-of-a-kind items just because I wanted more variety and I felt really inspired to make new things. I always try to make a couple of brand new, more unique items for every show that I do because especially with local events, you end up seeing a lot of the same people come by and I don't want them to see like the same exact thing on my table over and over. I always want to improve my selection and give people something to look forward to that's going to be different from what they saw last time. For once, I actually do feel pretty prepared, even though I'm just a few days out. Today's Wednesday and the market is on Saturday, but the catch is that I have a full 3-day anime convention directly the weekend after. So I need to make sure that I am super stocked up on all of my inventory so that if I do really well at this market, which hopefully I will, I'll still have a lot of stuff left over for the convention. Con and market prep can be pretty overwhelming for me sometimes just because I don't sell anything that is manufactured or mass produced. I have to make everything by hand, and making the exact same item by hand over and over and over again can get a little tiresome. So one of the ways that I try to keep myself motivated and avoid burnout is by making sure that I have a lot of variety in what I make. That way it's like my rotation of like things that I have to make is bigger and I don't get tired of one thing quite as easily. And making unique pieces like one-offs and things with like different designs every time is a great way to do that. So with that, I'll be making some donut charms today. These all have the same base, which is pretty easy to sculpt, but I'll be doing a couple of different designs in pink, brown, and white to fit our Neapolitan theme. Once I've weighed out all of the clay I'll be using, I condition it by rolling it between my hands, and then I shape each piece into a donut. Then I start adding texture to the bases to make them look a little bit more realistic. For all of the vanilla bases, I use chalk pastel to add shading. I have no idea if my camera is focused right now. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you get it. Okay, here they are. They're going in the oven for a little bit. Okay, so the bases have baked in the oven for a little while and I let them cool off. I have my little apron on. I've got my frosting ready. This is just liquid polymer clay. And we're gonna do some decorating now. Everything is fully baked and out of the oven now. All I need to do is add some glaze and a couple of finishing touches. So the ones that you see with this fake frosting on it need 24 hours at least to dry off, just because it'll get squished if not. But I've got my bag charms, I have some necklaces, and then I did one pair of earrings and a bracelet because I had some in stock already. So everything is done. I'm just gonna leave it here overnight, and by this time tomorrow, they'll be ready to be packed up. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. If you enjoyed it and you want to like the video or subscribe or follow my other socials, which will be linked in the description, that would be much appreciated. I'm not entirely sure how often I will be posting here in the future, but like I mentioned before, I do have a convention next weekend. So I do intend on vlogging that as well. So hopefully you'll have that to look forward to whenever I get around to editing that and posting it. I apologize if the audio in this video was bad. I apologize if I am not too good with lighting or getting all of my work like on camera. I'm very new to this. I hope that you'll follow along, and hopefully I will improve upon that in the future. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.